عشي بلادي عاش اتحاد إماراتنا عشتي لشعب دينه الإسلام هديه القرآن حصنتك بسم الله يا وطن بلادي 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 حماك الإله سرور السماء أقسمنا أن نبني نعمل نخلص مهما عشنا نخلص دام الأمان عاش العلم يا إماراتنا رمز العروبة كلنا نفديك بالدماء نرويك نفديك بالأرواح يا وطن.
أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي، أن نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ولهذا الأسبوع قصة نجاح أتتنا من الهند في عام 1969. السيد سيد حميد الدين المدير التنفيذي لشركة المعراج للمواد اللاصقة والكيماوية. يسعد. Good afternoon, Mr. Syed.
Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum to all of you.
At the first, we would like to know who is Syed Hameeduddin and when he came to UAE.
I'm basically an Indian citizen. I came to UAE in the year 1996, February 1996, on a work visa. I worked in several companies for a period of 12 years before I started this company in 2007, along with several other friends.
We start with Al-Mi'raj. Can we know more about Al-Mi'raj company?
Sure. Al-Miraj was basically started for manufacturing of eco-friendly, environment-friendly, water-based adhesive systems.
Great.
And we started in a very small way in 2007, and we have grown to a very good position. And we are now having more than 150 formulae, and we are catering to a very varied industrial sectors. Like we are suppliers to the paper converting industry, to the facial tissue and toilet roll manufacturers, to the corrugation companies, to the construction companies, to the woodworking and furniture manufacturers, and to the mattress manufacturers. They also use our adhesives, and several other segments of the industries we are catering to in UAE and in the GCC.
When we have to give good quality of product, we must be focused also more about the employees who will work with us and who will add to our company. Can we know the procedure in your company to select a professional employees?
Yes, indeed. And I agree with you. Yeah, employees are the strength of any company.
Backbone.
They are the backbone. With their cooperation only one can grow. Without the cooperation of the employees, it's not possible to grow. So we have employees from different nationalities. In keeping with the UAE tradition, we have Indians, we have Pakistanis, we have Bengalis, we have other nationalities also from Africa. Selection is when we need a person, we look for the person within the country. If we can find somebody who is available within the country, we take him up after our due processes, or we ask some agency to locate people for us, and then we arrange interviews. We give information about our company to the employees. We discuss the packages before everything
training
is.
them?
After we recruit the person, when they come, obviously we have to train them. So we have a definite. Actually, this Almiraj is a ISO certified company, and we follow all ISO certified processes for everything, including recruitment. For recruitment, we have certain written down procedures. When we recruit an employee, he is given induction training, then he is given training regarding the machines. If he is working on the shop floor, if he is in the sales, then we give him training regarding the products, where they are used, how they are used, where to go to sell those products. All this we already have written down procedures for training the employees.
Mr. Hameeduddin, I'm sure you have a big challenge in your field. Can we know what it makes you unique between this big challenge?
Yeah, since we started this company, we have faced two major challenges. One was when we immediately started, the major challenge that I had to face was the recession which set in 2008. So we had to struggle quite a bit. It was I was new to business as a investor, and on top of it, the problems that were thrown at us due to the recession. But we, Alhamdulillah, we were able to overcome them and grow in spite of that. And we have done very well. We have overcome the recession, and we are doing well now also. Even in this pandemic, situation is not so good. Business is a bit down. But then there are opportunities in every adversity.
Right.
So our job is to see where the opportunity is and try to take that advantage of that opportunity. That is our philosophy. That's what we did during the recession. That is what we are doing now.
Our relation starts with our partner from the first time when we signed the contract. I'm sure also our leaders, they mentioned Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, His Highness. He mentioned in my vision book, we have always to be number one. And it is not easy to reach number one, but the most hard to stay in same level and to grow more. Can we know how you manage your company and what you are giving to your customer after sale service?
Yes, indeed. This country, UAE, aspires to be number one. And in fact, I'm motivated by the desire of the leaders of this country to be number one, the best in everything. Almiraj is a very small part of this entire thing, but that is our aspiration also. We take that from the leaders of the to put on record that in the last, since 71, since independence, this country has made tremendous progress. This country is now on par with many developed countries. The infrastructure they have created is on par with many developed countries. This is something to be appreciated, and this has been achieved in a very short duration of just 40 years.
Right.
As regards our aspirations, yes, indeed, we want to be, if not number one, the major player in this market. We are competing with all the multinationals that are there in our field, and we are doing well. In spite of the fact that this is an open country and everybody is welcome to come and sell here. We have still made a place for our products and for ourselves, and we have plans to grow. Yeah.
Mr. Hameeduddin, if I ask you about the raw materials, did we have any difficulty to import this product or no?
It's no, we import many of our raw materials because very few materials are made locally. And it's not very difficult. The processes are very smooth and simple.
And for the export?
For
right?
the export also, the processes that the government has established are very friendly, and we have no problems in assessing these processes. Imports and exports both ways is very simple, and we are quite happy about it.
Great.
Yeah.
Can we know also the future plan? You tell me you want to move and you want to extend, I'm sure, but what it is to wear or what product new you will have?
Besides our adhesive products, we are trying to see in cases of adversity, the way to grow is we now doing water-based adhesives. We intend to advancement on the water-based adhesives. This is a further newer technology which has come in. So we are planning on adding that.
Certificates or award, you got it?
Certificates, as I told you, we are an ISO certified company, and I'm as a very senior business person in this country. I'm also a member on certain trading organizations.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Mr. Hameeduddin, I'm sure there is many people who support your success life. Can we know who support you from when you was study in the university or school until today to reach to this level?
Yeah.
And what you will say for these people who support you always from the family or friends?
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously the first support comes from the parents. So my thanks to my parents. Then a lot of my friends who studied with me, they were very helpful. I learned a lot from them. My teachers, I learned a lot from them. When I came to this country, I came as alone. The people who helped me in the initial stages in settling down, and finally the rulers of this country who have created such an environment that anybody with some talent can come and use this country to grow and contribute to the social structure of the country also.
I was want to ask you about what you will advise for anyone who want to come to invest in this country, but I will ask you what it's make help to invest in this country.
UAE and the GCC market is a nascent market even at this stage. It cannot but grow. It will be growing, and it will be growing significantly in the coming years. The MENA region, if we take a wider thing, is where the growth will be. This region will drive the world economy in the future. That is what I believe.
Inshallah.
Plus, this is a very safe country, the safest probably in the world. I have traveled quite a bit. I am an Indian and I have traveled. I have not found a place safer than this for myself, for my children, for my family. So it's a very safe country, and it's a growing country. The opportunities are there. If you are willing to work hard, you will succeed.
As what you mentioned, the safe of this country which help us to grow in the business. Our leaders, mashallah, also they prepare for us the smart government also which save our time also.
Exactly.
And it's make more easy for any documents we want to prepare it. Today, if you have a message from you, Mr. Syed Hameeduddin, to the leaders of UAE, what you will say?
I can only appreciate what they have already done. They have established a very good infrastructure. They have established very good processes and procedures which are very simple and business friendly. Only one thing that can be done for a small scale industry like me is if the banks become more friendly in terms of providing assistance to smaller companies like me, it will be great.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you, Mr. Syed Hameeduddin, for your time to be with Emarati program, and we wish for you and we wish for Al Mi'raj to grow more and to be one of international company who started from United Arab Emirates. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
عروبتي كل